That's a lot of combinations! Oh, I'm actually excited about this one! Giant magical...
Moonlighter is a clever mix of shopkeeping and dungeon crawling that feels rewarding on both sides. By day, running the shop is engaging as prices are balanced, customers react, and profits grow. By night, the dungeons offer challenging combat, satisfying loot, and a steady sense of progression. The loop of selling items to fund better gear and then diving deeper creates a natural rhythm that's hard to put down. Its charm comes from how smoothly it connects business management with action, making each return to the shop or dungeon feel worthwhile. Nobody Saves the World takes the familiar top-down action RPG and gives it a fresh twist with its clever transformation system. Switching between forms like a rat, knight, or magician never gets old, and combining abilities keeps combat engaging from start to finish. The humor feels sharp without trying too hard, and the quests encourage experimenting instead of sticking to one style. Progression is steady and satisfying, with every upgrade giving a real sense of growth. It's an inventive adventure that makes each session fun and worth coming back to. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate is a vibrant beat-em-up that thrives on style and energy. The pixel art is colorful and full of personality, while the soundtrack keeps the action electric. Combat feels satisfying with varied combos and special moves that encourage experimentation. Progression through leveling up characters adds replay value and makes each run engaging. Cooperative play enhances the fun, making it easy to jump in with friends. As a whole, it's an entertaining and energetic fighter that rewards both casual and dedicated play. Brigandine. The Legend of Runersia is a deep and engaging strategy RPG that captivates with its rich world and tactical depth. The turn-based battles are challenging, rewarding careful planning and thoughtful positioning of units. Each kingdom feels unique, with distinct characters and storylines that keep players invested. The progression system is satisfying, allowing armies to grow stronger over time. With its combination of strategy, story, and character development, the game provides hours of immersive gameplay for fans of tactical adventures. Danmaku Unlimited 3 is an exhilarating bullet hell shooter packed with dazzling visual flair and thrilling aerial combat. Enemy patterns are intense yet readable, keeping each encounter skill-based rather than overwhelming. The soundtrack pumps adrenaline with high-energy synths that sync perfectly with the on-screen chaos. Upgrading weapons feels satisfying, and chasing high scores becomes an addictive pursuit. This game nails that hypnotic arcade rush, making each session difficult to walk away from once things heat up. Akane is a stylish and intense arcade slasher where every katana strike feels impactful. The one-hit kill mechanic fuels constant tension, pushing quick reactions and smart positioning. Waves of enemies rush from every direction, and cutting through them feels immensely satisfying. Its neon-soaked cyberpunk atmosphere pairs well with a driving soundtrack that keeps adrenaline high. Victory feels earned, and chasing high scores becomes addictive, turning short play sessions into something much harder to walk away from once things get going. Good Night Night is a 16-bit sneak-and-slash adventure set in a medieval world with distinct knights, beasts, and story events. The game includes strategic combat, co-op mode, strong stealth features, dynamically generated dungeons, and a large amount of loot. Players must learn skill, timing, and location to survive. They can also discover procedurally created settings and bespoke situations. Players may balance risk and reward, accept new challenges, and prepare for fight. As players progress through the campaign, their progress is maintained, but death still has serious repercussions.
she was.
Epistory is an atmospheric action-adventure game in which the player takes on the role of the Muse, a fictitious figure in a world where nothing is said. The game starts with a blank sheet, but as the player finds inspiration, solves puzzles, and destroys foes, the environment grows larger and more alive. In the writer's head, the tale unfolds, demonstrating the magical power of words. Players may explore a gorgeous papercraft environment, solve puzzles, earn magical powers, and fight foes in epic battles by inputting words on an external keyboard.
A light shone ahead.
Arietta of Spirits is a charming adventure that beautifully blends exploration, storytelling, and heartfelt moments. The hand-drawn art style is captivating, and the music perfectly complements the whimsical world, creating an enchanting atmosphere. Gameplay is intuitive, with puzzles and interactions that feel satisfying without ever becoming frustrating. The story is touching and immersive, drawing players into Arietta's journey and the spirits she encounters. Every element comes together seamlessly, making it a memorable and delightful to enjoy.
Well, that's a lot of combinations!
Phantom Breaker Omnia comes across as an energetic fighter that balances accessibility with surprising depth. The roster is diverse, giving each character a distinct personality and style that keeps battles engaging. The mechanics encourage both casual play and deeper strategies, while the choice between fighting styles adds replay value. Visually, the game carries a vibrant anime aesthetic paired with catchy music that enhances the action. As a fighting game, it feels both welcoming and rewarding.
Get out a fighting game sale card! Let's go and collect two!
Blade of Darkness delivers a satisfying blend of old-school hack-and-slash action and dark fantasy atmosphere. The combat feels weighty and deliberate, rewarding patience and skill, while the gritty visuals and haunting soundtrack create an immersive experience. Each character class offers a unique playstyle, encouraging replayability. Level design is tight, with plenty of secrets and intense enemy encounters. It's a love letter to classic action RPGs, yet it still feels fresh and relevant. Fans of brutal, strategic combat will find a lot to love here.
But who will get there first?
Black Witchcraft paints a gothic world with rich style and moody detail. The dark, side-scrolling action is smooth, with satisfying combat and stylish animations that echo classic 2D games. Weapon variety and clever enemy design keep things engaging, while the Edgar Allan Poe-inspired setting builds a thick, eerie atmosphere. Dramatic cutscenes, a brooding soundtrack, and slick character designs add plenty of visual flair. A strong sense of identity keeps the adventure memorable, with every stage feeling like a step deeper into a cursed.
I thought it would be easy.
Strange Antiquities is a delightful hidden gem filled with mystery, atmosphere, and thoughtful exploration. The world feels rich with unusual lore, and every relic uncovered adds rewarding depth. Combat is simple yet satisfying, and the puzzles encourage curiosity without becoming frustrating. The art direction has a distinct style that makes each area memorable, and the soundtrack fits perfectly, enhancing every moment. A clever adventure that keeps the imagination hooked and makes each discovery feel meaningful.
Aha! This must be it.
Wondershot sparks non-stop fierce fun with fast-paced arena battles. Single-use weapons make every match unpredictable, rewarding sharp thinking, quick reactions, and clever positioning. Easy-to-learn controls welcome newcomers, while strategic depth keeps players engaged and coming back for more. Matches stay brisk and lively, perfect for short sessions or long hours with friends. Bright visuals, energetic arenas, and constant action keep each round thrilling and full of excitement. Koloro is a gorgeous and poignant puzzle platformer that wowed me with its beauty and difficulty. You play as a little, bouncing square who must navigate dreamlike, surreal levels full of traps, changing platforms, and smart puzzles. The one-button control technique is deceptively easy, Yet the game requires time and precision as complexity increases. Its hand-drawn visual style and evocative soundtrack create a calming yet intriguing atmosphere. With over 300 levels and a heartwarming plot, Koloro is a hidden gem that puzzle game enthusiasts should not miss.
After months of preparation, my new adventure
Airheart Tales of Broken Wings is a surprisingly charming blend of action and exploration. Flying through vibrant skies and engaging in fast-paced aerial combat keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting. The upgrade system adds a satisfying layer of strategy, encouraging experimentation with different loadouts. Each island feels distinct, offering small challenges that reward careful planning. The story is simple but engaging, giving purpose to the flight. Overall, it's a fun and thoughtful game that's easy to pick up and hard to put down.
Raycast says you're the avatar of Kether.
Dex is a thrilling 2D cyberpunk RPG that immerses players in a neon-soaked world full of secrets, danger, and intrigue. Exploration, hacking, and combat are all approached in creative ways, giving freedom to tackle challenges uniquely. The story is engaging, featuring memorable characters and meaningful choices that shape the narrative. Side quests are varied and rewarding, keeping gameplay dynamic. A pulsating soundtrack enhances every scene, making the atmosphere electric and memorable. A standout title for fans of retro-futuristic RPGs. Vaporum Lockdown is a grid-based dungeon crawler RPG set in a steampunk world influenced by classics. Ellie Teller, a scientist, is struggling to survive tragic occurrences in Ark's Vaporum's tower. First-person real-time combat, a unique stop-time mode, puzzles, and level-wide goals are all included in the game. To beat foes, players must employ a range of weaponry, gadgets, upgrades, and cunning tactics. The game has fully spoken protagonists and an authentic steampunk atmosphere.
This man's hand accepting the
Summertime Madness offers a surreal, dreamlike journey through a beautifully hand-painted world that feels like stepping into a moving canvas. With its calming atmosphere, clever puzzles, and emotional undertones, it presents a refreshing break from action-heavy titles. The visual storytelling captivates from start to finish, paired with an ambient soundtrack that enhances the overall experience. Each environment feels meticulously crafted, evoking a sense of wonder and introspection. It's a captivating escape that provides a thoughtful and artistic experience unlike most puzzle adventure games. Candleman is a compelling game that transports players to a realm filled with mystery and enchantment. Players must explore a dark and frightening environment like a little candle with a limited burn duration. The game blends action and adventure aspects, with players traversing through fascinating locations full of hidden riches and mysteries. They encounter many animals and challenges as they travel, including hazardous traps and crafty foes. Candleman enchants gamers with its unique low-light gameplay, compelling plot, and lovely surroundings. Alice Escaped is a gripping 2D action Metroidvania game in which players Yusada and Kotora must travel a mystery wonderland filled with grimoires in search of a mysterious girl named Alice. The game has numerous endings, enabling players to follow their own route. The dynamic combat system lets players to defeat foes with hammers, submachine guns, and explosives. The game also includes boss bouts, in which players can deplete their shield gauge to unleash a barrage of strikes. Players may gather skill crystals to upgrade their character's skills and plan against difficult enemies. OMNO is a serene adventure filled with wonder, light puzzles, and thoughtful world design. Each region feels inviting, with creatures that react in gentle, unexpected ways, encouraging curiosity rather than conflict. Platforming sections are simple yet satisfying, and the sense of discovery remains engaging throughout the journey. The ambient soundtrack adds warmth and depth, giving every moment a calm, uplifting tone. This peaceful journey leaves a pleasant, lasting impression long after the final area is explored. Fearmonium is a psychedelic Metroidvania game that combines suspense and comedy in a visually appealing setting. Players engage on a transforming trip through a bizarre universe, revealing the intricacies of an adolescent boy's mind. The game has 2D platforming puzzles, unique systems, and memorable opponents who reflect various facets of dread and anxiety. Players can get unique capabilities to improve their abilities and face bigger difficulties. The game's visual feast is complemented with hand-drawn imagery and fluent frame-by-frame animation influenced by comic book style.
53.00197.
Chasing Static is a tense, atmospheric game that keeps players on edge from the first moments. The eerie environments and subtle audio cues create constant suspense, encouraging careful exploration and attention to detail. Each encounter feels meaningful, and the narrative unfolds in a way that sparks curiosity and speculation. Strategic thinking and patience are rewarded, making progression deeply satisfying. The sense of isolation heightens every decision, resulting in a gripping and immersive journey that lingers long after play.
Something happened. I told him not to go.
Clea 2 masterfully expands on its predecessor with sharper tension, deeper lore, and more refined gameplay mechanics. The hand-drawn visuals and eerie sound design create an atmosphere thick with dread, making every step feel crucial. Enemy encounters are tense without feeling unfair, and the puzzle solving remains smart and rewarding. The narrative takes darker turns, offering satisfying twists for returning players. For fans of stealth horror with a thoughtful edge, this is a tightly crafted experience that rewards patience, timing, and observation. Eshop is a game with simple gameplay and a strategic component that provides an intense experience akin to fast-paced first-person shooters. It caters to gore, comic aesthetics, and post-apocalyptic themes, making it an excellent party game. The Rush-Out mode focuses on fleeing through a portal, which can only be unlocked by beating foes. Eshop includes local multiplayer, comic book-style dismemberments, 3 game modes, 4 playable characters, 4 distinct skills, quick mobility, many venues, randomized bonuses, and a plethora of game-setting customization possibilities. Evil Diary is a stylish action platformer with a sharp focus on fast, responsive combat. Every encounter feels tense but fair, encouraging quick reflexes and smart movement. The game keeps things engaging with a mix of dark atmosphere and smooth pacing, making each run feel rewarding. Controls are tight, visuals have a moody charm, and the soundtrack fits the tone perfectly. It's the kind of game that rewards practice while keeping you hooked for just one more attempt. A compact but memorable ride that feels worth the time. Dagger Froggy is a fast-paced platformer that keeps players engaged with clever level design and precise controls. Each stage challenges reflexes and timing, while hidden paths and collectibles reward exploration. The combat feels satisfying, and the quirky enemy designs add humor without slowing the action. Its colorful visuals and energetic soundtrack create a lively atmosphere that complements the gameplay perfectly. Fans of skill-based platformers will find it both challenging and entertaining, making it hard to put down once the adventure begins. Super Chicken Jumper is a fast and funny action platformer that keeps things simple but exciting. Each stage feels unpredictable, mixing quick reflex challenges with a good sense of humor. The tight controls make every jump and dodge feel satisfying, and the quirky enemies keep you guessing. It's the kind of game that doesn't take itself too seriously, yet it's surprisingly addictive once you get into the rhythm. Perfect for short sessions when you just want something lively, charming, and a bit ridiculous in the best way. Universe for Sale. is a hauntingly beautiful narrative experience, blending philosophical sci-fi with stunning hand-drawn art and an ambient soundtrack that lingers. Every conversation feels weighty, every choice meaningful. The game's pacing invites players to absorb its atmosphere rather than rush through it, making it a rare meditative gem in the adventure genre. The characters are deeply human, with layers of emotion and mystery, a contemplative and emotionally rich journey worth taking for those who appreciate storytelling with soul and depth. Arco is an engaging puzzle platformer that keeps the mind sharp and reflexes active. Each level encourages creative problem solving, with challenges that feel satisfying to conquer. The art style is minimal yet inviting, and the soundtrack enhances the calm yet focused atmosphere. Progression feels rewarding, with each stage introducing clever twists that push players to experiment and think outside the box. This game provides a smart, enjoyable journey that keeps players motivated and curious for what comes next. Silver Axe: The Honest Elf is a surprisingly engaging action-adventure game. Combat feels solid, and the controls are responsive, making fights satisfying without feeling overwhelming. The story has charm and humor, keeping you invested in the quirky world and its characters. Levels are well designed with enough variety to stay interesting, and exploration is rewarding without becoming tedious. The visual style is simple but appealing, and the soundtrack fits the tone perfectly. It's a fun, approachable game that's easy to get into and hard to put down. ASTRONEER is a relaxing yet engaging journey into space exploration where creativity and curiosity drive the adventure. Building bases, shaping landscapes, and unraveling mysteries across colorful planets feels both rewarding and calming. The freedom to experiment with terrain and tools creates a sense of discovery that keeps each session fresh. Its cooperative play adds an extra layer of fun, making teamwork feel natural. As a sandbox adventure, it's one of those games that continues to inspire creativity with every planet explored. Path to Purge is a solid action-adventure that keeps you engaged from the first moment. Combat feels satisfying, with each encounter demanding strategy and attention. The levels are varied and offer plenty of exploration, making it easy to get lost in the world. Enemy design is clever, providing real challenges without feeling unfair. Progression is rewarding, and the pacing strikes a good balance between tension and downtime. It's easy to pick up but still offers depth for those who want it. Fun and engaging throughout. This remaster brings Lara Croft's iconic adventures to life with enhanced visuals and improved controls, making exploration more engaging. Each level is packed with clever puzzles, tricky traps, and hidden secrets that reward curiosity. Combat feels satisfying, requiring strategy and quick reflexes. The environments are immersive, with every tomb offering new things to uncover. Fans of action-adventure will be drawn into the journey, enjoying the thrill of discovery and the excitement of uncovering every hidden corner along the way.